welcome inside. Fargo Davies here tonight for the second half of our doubleheader. As a few minutes ago we saw the conclusion of the Fargo Davies versus West Fargo Horace 1 versus 8 playoff game in our quarterfinals here, as the Davies Eagles knocked off West Fargo Horace and have advanced to the semifinals to play the winner of Cheyenne versus Shanley, who will find out that game's conclusion later tonight. Right now we have the number 9 seed and 8 and 12 overall West Fargo Packers versus the number 1 overall 20 and 1 Fargo Davies Eagles. And this is a quarterfinal matchup game here tonight. The Eagles didn't have to play in the play-in, obviously, as the number 1 seed. And West Fargo had to go through Fargo South last weekend to secure the spot in the quarterfinals game. So the number 9 seeded West Fargo Packers under Adam Polchevsky are facing off against the Eagles here tonight. And we'll have our starting lineups and keys to tonight's matchup when we return here from Davies. Josh Boyko on your live event here with you on the call tonight. See you around the break.
The City of Hillsborough encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsborough for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
You live life on the move. While you determine what direction that may be, we're here to help along the way. So go. Go with values. Go with friends. Go with support. Go with convenience.
The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Thank you for joining us here on your live event powered by RNJ Broadcast and Hallstatt Telephone Company. Glad you are on board with us here tonight for the quarterfinals matchup between Fargo Davies and West Fargo. Just a quick look at the two teams' goals here tonight, and they're pretty similar. I got only one question in with each coach, and they basically had to say, we are not going to turn the ball over tonight, and we'll be just fine. Coach Polchevsky, that's all he had to say. Don't turn the ball over, and we'll be fine. And then Coach Bart Manson saying, limit transition, limit turnovers, and play our style for Davies. Short and sweet for our coach's comments here tonight. And we will have our starting lineups here tonight now, as both teams are, as Davies missing Mason Klebo again here tonight. Not able to start their star sophomore in Klebo. But we'll see now what both teams throw out for their starting lineup. A little bit of a change for the lineups for West Fargo. Nick Perry's is not starting in this game for West Fargo. Instead, Max Schell will be getting the start at point guard. And it'll be Max Fowl, the 6-foot senior guard, number 4. Number 11, the 6'2" senior guard, Isaac Fitz. And then 6'1" junior guard, number 23, Keaton McGregor. And 6'5", number 11, or 6'5" junior, number 24, the forward Tony Leal. Then for the Fargo Davies Eagles, they will send out the roster of senior point guard, standing 6'2" tall, number 0, Max Mitzel. Junior 6'1" guard, number 2, Daniel Yorkie. 5'11" senior guard, number 11, Ray Brown. 6'4" junior forward, number 13, Jackson Beiswanger. And 6'3" junior forward, number 14, Alpha Kamara. The Davies Eagles are head coached by Bart Banson. The West Fargo Packers are head coached by Adam Palchevsky. Back in 30 seconds with tip-off from Davies.
Your home for big-time racing is Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo, and the 2023 season will be their biggest yet. 6 classes of weekly racing each Friday night beginning May 5th, plus World of Outlaw late models on June 28th, World of Outlaw sprint cars on August 26th, plus the Sanders Stock Car Challenge, 2-night Howie Schill NLRA late model special, Big Iron Race, and much more on the schedule. Log on to RedRiverValleySpeedway.com for more information. Your home for big-time racing is Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo.
Getting set for tip-off here from Fargo Davies, and first a message from our friends at Red River Valley Fair. Red River Valley Fair is telling you to get ready for the 10 best days of summer at the Red River Valley Fair from July 7th to 16th. Grandstand entertainment includes Dan and Shay, Shinedown, Jelly Roll, Leonard Skinner, and Florida. For more information, go to redrivervalleyfair.com, and we are off. The 9-seed Packers, the 1-seed Eagles, underway from Davies. Packers win the tip. These two teams met each other in the regular season finale just last Tuesday. Max Schell puts up the three-point shot, no good. It'll be Davies basketball. There weren't a lot of bright spots in the Packers' loss last Tuesday at home, but Max Schell was certainly one of them, dropping 14 points off the bench, and now has earned himself a start in the playoffs. Taken away. Here we go in transition. Yorkie got up for the block almost, but it was just a tish late as Isaac Fitz gets the first basket of tonight's contest with the 2-point basket in transition. Mitzel to the corner. Beiswanger for 3, got it. McGregor takes some contact from behind from Kamara. Schell underneath, gives to Leal. Oh, he was blocked by Kamara. He got up and he pinned it on the glass. And that's what Alpha can do. We saw him fly for a jam on Tuesday last week, and that ball is last touched by Davies. Packers will maintain the possession, but he is a high flyer. Kamara with a pin early in the game. Deep three-point shot. Swished on home. Max Foul knocks down the triple. Beiswanger for another, he got it. Jackson Beiswanger, 2 for 2 from 3, has 6 points, and the first 6 for Davies tonight. Schell takes a 3, short. Rebound Kamara, off to Ray Brown, and Davies is away and running. Taken away by Schell. He's got Leal with him. Elevates and lays it in. Brown with the take inside, can't get it to go. West Fargo with the lead and the ball. Taken away by Kamara now. Loose ball in the corner. And it's Leal now back the other way, drop step and score. A great start for West Fargo compared to what happened to them at Davies, or at home against Davies last week. Leal steps behind the three-point line and knocks it down. West Fargo comes out firing, doubling up the Eagles in the first 3 minutes, 12-6. To the corner. Three-point shot is good. Max Mitzel. McGregor back the other way. Lost the handle, last touch by the Packers, out of bounds. Davies basketball. Great pace to this game so far and great shooting. We've seen Leal hit a three. We've seen Foul hit a three. Beiswanger with 2 threes. And now Mitzel with 1. Riley Hansen getting early minutes for Davies as Max Mitzel goes to the bench. Daniel Yorkie scored the first 6 points for Davies against West Fargo last week. Scoreless so far in this one. And scoreless no longer. Yorkie hits the 3. And nearly gets the steal. McGregor dribbles across half court. A little out of control, poked at by Camara and out of bounds. Packers basketball. McGregor to inbound. Parries for 3, no good. Leal skies for the rebound, gets fouled. 2 shots upcoming for Tony Leal. Had a 20-point performance with 17 of it coming in the second half against Davies last week. Short on the first free throw from Leal. 89-69 was how that game ended last week, and Ray Brown scored 33 points, had his fingerprints all over that game. And the Packers were in foul trouble from the start last week, but off to a much better start here tonight. And as I say that, Shell draws the foul, trying to wall up on York. Nearly 4 minutes gone, and we've got a lot of scoring. Shell versus York. The battle of the twos going to work. Now it's Brown. Finds the open shooter in Hansen, but it's no good. Perry's has it taken away. And Camara steals the possession. They lob it into Alpha at the top of the key. Shell battling for the ball, gets the steal. Foul up the floor. And that's going to be a turnover. They looked like they signaled carry. Cole Calise is into the ball game for the first time for Davies. Brown working on Shell, now inside to Hansen. Leal was in good help position, tips it away. 3-point shot gets up from Calise, it's no good. Leal gets the rebound and a foul call. Coach Paul Chesky and the bench applauding the rebounding effort from Tony Leal. Riley Hansen picks up the foul and the second on the Eagles. First pass gets into Perry's. Kamara with the steal, but then Perry's tips it back. Perry's elevates, shot no good. Blocked by Kamara again. He has got springs underneath his shoes. That's his second block in the first 5 minutes, both of them emphatic rejections. McGregor gives to Fitz driving the basket, and he got fouled. Just a quick 1-2 takeoff from Fitz on the left side, and he'll get 2 shots at the free throw line. First foul on Beiswinger. And Fitz has his first first free throw go down. He's got 3 points now. Tony Leal checks out. He had 8 points in his first stint. Max Schell to the bench as well. The backcourt for West Fargo right now consists of Tiedemann and Fitz. McGregor in at the 3. Now here comes Perry's. And Kamara blocks him again. 3 blocks for Kamara in the first 6 minutes. 2 of them on Nick Perry's. Corner 3 from Keaton McGregor is good. McGregor extends the lead to 6 for the Packers. Beiswinger is 2 for 2 with a pair of threes. Passes it up to Riley Hansen. Kamara gets underneath. He scores, counted in the foul. Alpha Kamara, what a first few minutes he has had. Not 6 minutes in. And his impact, you can't even really put it on paper. An elite rim protector, swatting 3 shots. And now he's at the line, and he's got 3 points after his first basket and the free throw to boot. McGregor swings it over to Fitz. Tiedemann. Good scrambling defense on the zone from Davies, not giving West Fargo many looks. It's Tiedemann from the corner, buries another triple. The way to get out of a zone is to shoot over it, and that is exactly what Cole Tiedemann did. That pass stolen away by Fitz. Goes up on Beiswinger and scores. The Packers have an 8-point lead on the road in the quarterfinals. Completely different looking game than what we saw at West Fargo last week. Underneath, Beiswinger gets the lay-in. Timeout called by Davies. And we are off and running with West Fargo up by 6 on Davies. 11:03 to go in the first half on your live event.
St. John Paul II Catholic Schools is a community inspiring excellence through faith, learning, and service. They have provided a faith-based learning environment for over 100 years in the Fargo-Moorhead area. At JP2 Catholic Schools, they form community leaders as they begin their journey of excellence, beginning with 3-year-old little deacons all the way through 12th grade deacons. The tradition of excellence continues at JP2 Catholic Schools. It is the Deacon Way. Good luck to all athletes from JP2 Catholic Schools.
a much better start here tonight for the Packers, up 6 points on Fargo Davies. Tony Leal catches the half-court long pass, breaking the Davies press. Boniface Loria in the game. Passes it up to Max Fowl. Leal working on Beiswinger, kicks it out. Foul attacks the closeout, and a blocking foul on Beiswinger. We saw Foul hit one from beyond the arc near the volleyball line, but he passes up an open three-point opportunity to drive the basket, and he gets rewarded with 2 shots at the line and the second foul of the half on Beiswinger. And Foul rewards himself by knocking down the first free throw and puts West Fargo up by 7. A savvy play by Foul earns him 2 points, and the Packers lead by 8. A balanced start for the Packers on offense. Multiple players have scored for them. Beiswinger on the broken floor situation gets it away to Ray Brown for 3. And 2 more shots upcoming. This is Keaton McGregor with the take to the basket, earning the points. McGregor unable to connect on his first shot at the line. Shot just 35% at the free throw line. Or sorry, 59%. That was Peyton McGregor I was looking at. Keaton McGregor went 48 of 81 at the free throw line during the regular season, hitting at nearly 60%. He knocks down 1 of his 2 shots. Underneath, Kamara gets it away. Brown, corner 3, no good. Shell with the rebound. Poked at by York, but it's possession to the Packers now. Foul, hands off to McGregor. Thought about the 3. Trying to back his way down physically, but he got stood up and it's tipped away. West Fargo will have the basketball halfway into the shot clock. 14 seconds remain on it, and under 10 minutes remain in half number 1. Kamara contests the handoff well. Shell gets on the ground for the basketball. Last second shot, no good from Fitz. And it's a shot clock violation going against West Fargo. Davies struggling to get some traction on offense. As York drives to the basket, there's some traction right there. They got out to a hot start with the 2 Beiswinger 3s, and everything was falling in the first couple minutes, but it slowed down. Now it's starting to pick back up. Shell rises from the mid-range, shot no good. And last touched, it's picked up in the corner by York. Attacking Shell, corner 3 look is good. Max Mitzel knocks down the triple, and Davies is back within 1. Shell backed his way inside, couldn't get it to fall. Looked like they pulled the chair on him inside. Brown for the lead, no. Foul gets the rebound and will wait for reinforcements. Nick Perry's is set to check in at the next dead ball. To the corner, foul. Guarded by Mitzel, crosses over underneath and lost the basketball out of bounds. York gets the action to the right side. Step back over Shell and hits. That's a tough look from York, but he knocked it down confidently. Foul, nearly got tripped up. Leal gets it up to Perry's, and Perry's throws too high and out of bounds, looking for Leal. York, a drive to the basket, and there's a foul. Max Shell picks up the foul. That's his second. And Coach Polchevsky looks to the bench to see who he wants to sub in. It'll be Bonfus Loria. 7:27 left to go in the first half as York ties it with the free throw. Davies up by 1. The scoreboard getting adjusted right now. And they settle on 29-26 in favor of Davies after the two made shots from York, who's got 9 points now. Perry's chased off the three-point line, gives to Leal underneath with the finish. Good action from West Fargo as Perry's a dangerous shooter off the dribble. Draws the defense and then gives to Leal, the steady finisher underneath. York draws another whistle. That's foul. Coach Polchevsky saying, get those hands straight up. Don't let them have the chance to blow the whistle when they're down there. York back to the free throw line, could get into double digits with a make. And he does. York averages 12 a game along with 7 rebounds and 4 assists, a very balanced player. 46% field goal shooter. And in the mid-60s, he shoots at the line. Loria to the basket, rejected by Kamara, twice on the pipes. Kamara's got 5 blocks in the half. York back the other way, got stripped of the basketball. Packers ball. It is a block party, but I think Kamara is the only one invited. Tiedemann swings inside, foul. Gives to Leal, and he finishes through the contact. Count the basket and 1 as he chirps over at the Davies sideline, chanting a minute ago against Loria as Kamara got him twice. But Kamara picks up the foul, his second. And Leal fires back at the student section and the Eagles. And has a chance to tie the game at the line. Tony Leal with a fantastic first half has got 12 points already with 6 minutes to go. Shot no good. Loria couldn't hang on to it, and it's out of bounds. A much closer game than the last time these two teams faced. Raymond Brown gets stripped of the basketball by Tiedemann. Parries to the basket, puts up the floater and gets it to go over Kamara. He's learned his lesson. So Parries gets the better of that battle this time. And the Packers now have the lead. Looks like they'll get Tiedemann with the foul. That's his first, and it'll be bonus now for Daniel York. Alpha Kamara subbing out. Peter Havelka is checked in, the junior forward. York unable to hit the free throw, and the Packers maintain their 1-point lead. Loria drives, finds Parries for three, no good. York with the crossover, and he got stripped by Leal. It's a foul. 1-and-1 upcoming. Parries gets the foul, and it's his second. A 1-and-1 upcoming for York. Missed the last one with a chance to tie, and also misses this one, the exact same miss. Skips off the front, then the back iron. No friendly hometown roll. And that's a foul going against Tiedemann as he laid out Mitzel with the screen. Coach Palczewski pleading his case with the official, but to no avail as he can't get an illegal screen overturned. Davies, another chance yet to tie or go ahead with a made basket. Brown stripped of the basketball. Good defense by Tiedemann. And last touched by West Fargo. There is 8 seconds on the shot clock for Davies on the West Fargo sideline. They go into the backcourt. York has got to get busy with 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Brown. Mid-range jumper away, but no good. Good defense by the Packers, forcing the miss from Mitzel. Leal to the basket. No! That's a charge. I thought the defender was late, but instead it is a charge going against Tony Leal. Both teams struggling to score now. That was a very nice take from Leal nonetheless. Mitzel's three well off the mark. Fitz comes up with the rebound, gets it ahead to Loria, but he didn't look the pass in. West Fargo basketball still off the tip. McGregor working on Brown. Packers still clinging to a 1-point lead on the United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. And it'll be a 1-and-1 upcoming for McGregor as he got slapped on the left arm by Ray Brown.
Number 23, McGregor, entering the game, number 4 foul.
McGregor, a 60% free throw shooter. has 4 points to his name so far. And the free throw hops out. Havelka the rebound. Cole Kaliz is back into the ball game for Davies. And Palchevsky barking at the officials as that was minimal contact from Tiedemann, who now picks up his 3rd personal. Perry's off the bench, will come in for Tiedemann. It'll be 2 shots coming up for Kaliz. Able to tie the game now with that first shot. And Davies back on top of the 1-point lead. 3:41 to go in half number 1. Leal crosses over, spins, gets it back from Perry's, drop step, left it short. Good defense from Havelka, not budging with Leal trying to back him down. York might have gotten away with the hook, but he scores. High off the glass, a nice floater from Dan York. Leal for the tie. Off the iron, no good. Fitz battles for the offensive rebound and comes back out to Max Foul. Coach Manson imploring his team not to foul. 10 on the shot clock. They swarm Leal. Perry's for the tie. Nick Perry's didn't start in tonight's contest, but he averages about 15 points a contest. He's got 5 right now. And there's another blocking foul going against West Fargo. The fouls weren't a huge deal early on, but they've started to pile up now. Just the first one on Isaac Fitz, but it's double bonus for York again, who's made a living at the line so far. He's got 13 points tonight. And he's able to capture back the lead for Davies. One of 2 for York. Fitz pulls down the rebound. Perry's flares out to the volleyball line to make the catch. Gets inside, puts up the floater high off the glass and in. Nick Perry's with 7 points and has given the Packers back the lead. Ray Brown loses the handle on it, but it was last touched by the Packers. Foul in defense. McGregor nearly picked it up inbounds, but it was a foot on the line that keeps it on the right side of the floor for Davies. McGregor underneath to Havelka. Answers right back on another lead change. Loria attacking. Now bounce pass for Fitz. Shot too strong. York inside draws another foul. See if they get this one on, and that is on Nick Perry's. An unfortunate foul right there as his third of the half. Gets Max Schell off the bench. York able to get the lead back up to 2. They were trying to sit Shell the rest of the half, so he didn't pick up a third. Perry's had to come in, and he picked up his third. $16 points for York. A lot of them coming at the line. 3-point game, 1 minute to play in the first half. Loria, catch and shoot for the tie. Well off the mark. Calise for three. A big three. And that's thrown away by McGregor. And West Fargo falling apart at the end of this first half. They give up the big three that gets it to a 2-possession game. And then a careless mistake with the turnover. York blocked by Fitz. 1 second difference between shot and game clock. Shell, a dangerous pass across the lane, gets intercepted, and now Davies can hold for the final shot, already up by 6. York got trapped, and now Leal ahead to Loria. Last touch by Bonfils Loria, out of bounds. 6.8 seconds, a pair of turnovers in the span of a couple seconds in the final few seconds of the quarter. So you don't see that very often with multiple turnovers in a final possession chance. Davies has a chance to go the length of the floor. Now they've got numbers. Brown to the basket, no good. Shell with the heave towards the backboard, it's no good, and that'll do it for the half. 43-37, Davies leads by 6 going into the locker room. Our First Class Mortgage halftime show is next.
The Benedictine Living Community in Ada is currently hiring for the following positions: Director of Nursing, full-time exempt position. CNA, full and part-time, need not be certified to apply, will train you. Resident Assistant, full-time assisted living position, and RN LPN charge nurse, full-time days and overnights. For more information, log on to blcada.org/jobs or call 218-784-5500. Consider a career with the Benedictine Living Community in Ada.
The Fargo South Bruin Booster Club is a proud supporter of all Fargo South activities. They're grateful for the current corporate sponsors, Gate City Bank, Craftwell, Midco, and First International Bank, for their continued support. The mission of the Bruin Booster Club is to support students' ability to participate in all kinds of South High activities, while promoting school spirit, encouraging parent and community support for the Bruins. There's still time to become a member. Check them out on Facebook or search the Fargo South homepage for more information.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, one of the owners here at TCI Insurance. We've been in business since 1985. We're based here in West Fargo and in Wimbledon, North Dakota. We work really hard to give our customers peace of mind and protect what's important to you. Check us out in our West Fargo location, right on the frontage road, across from Costco.
Hi, I'm Stacy. We love working with our crop insurance clients.
I'm Jessie. We have great options for crop hail insurance.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Check out our website at tciteam.com.
Hi, I'm Molly. We bundle your home and auto.
Hi, I'm Garrett. Let's visit about an umbrella policy.
Hi, I'm Eric. Check out TCI for life and health insurance.
Hello, I'm Leon. We can take care of all your farm insurance.
Hi, I'm Bo. Think of TCI for all your commercial and business insurance.
We look forward to working with you.
I do. You're gonna love this. The Bison credit card from First Western. People ask me all the time, how did you get that? Easy. I'm a fan.
Introducing the Bison credit card, featuring cashback rewards and no annual fee. Only available at First Western to all credit-approved Bison fans.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
The City of Hillsborough encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsborough for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Welcome back inside Fargo Davies for our First Class Mortgage halftime show. And now a message from First Class. First Class Mortgage is more than our company name, it's the way we do business. Whether you are buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, our dedicated team takes time to provide first-class service, first-class knowledge, and a first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. The leading scorers at the half, with Davies up 43-37 for the Packers. It's Tony Leal leading the way with 12 points in a strong first half, where he's had some strong rebounds inside and some strong finishes at the rim that have earned him a couple chances at the line as well. So a strong start for junior Tony Leal. And then Dan York leads the way with 16 for Davies, with a lot of that coming at the free throw line, because the Packers, like in the first game, or the game last week rather, against Davies, picked up a lot of fouls in a very short amount of time. So players like Nick Perry's have 3 fouls. Max Schell had to be subbed out for multiple minutes in a row as he picked up his second with 7 minutes to go in the half. And a collection of others have 2 fouls as well. I think Tiedemann has 3. So foul trouble aplenty for the Packers in the first half. And that gave a lot of double bonus and one-and-one opportunities to guys like Dan York to shoot at the free throw line. 43-37, Eagles not as comfortable of a lead as they had at halftime on the road last week against West Fargo. We'll take a look at the keys for both teams when we return.
Go Promo is a brand-boosting, swag-selling, creative promo agency. We provide the highest quality screen printing, embroidery, and promotional products to organizations that want to build and strengthen their brand. Go Promo also provides custom pop-up stores to manage orders, payments, sizing, and more online. With locations in West Fargo, Bismarck, and Hope, we have you covered. Go to justgopromo.com or follow us on social media. That's justgopromo.com. Consider it branded.
Your home for big-time racing is Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo, and the 2023 season will be their biggest yet. 6 classes of weekly racing each Friday night beginning May 5th, plus World of All Out late models on June 28th, World of All Out sprint cars on August 26th, plus the Sanders Stock Car Challenge, 2-night Howie Schill NRA late model special, Big Iron Race, and much more on the schedule. Log on to RedRiverValleySpeedway.com for more information. Your home for big-time racing is Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo.
St. John Paul II Catholic Schools is a community inspiring excellence through faith, learning, and service. They have provided a faith-based learning environment for over 100 years in the Fargo-Moorhead area. At JP2 Catholic Schools, they form community leaders as they begin their journey of excellence, beginning with 3-year-old little deacons all the way through 12th grade deacons. The tradition of excellence continues at JP2 Catholic Schools. It is the Deacon Way. Good luck to all athletes from JP2 Catholic Schools.
Welcome back to our First Class Mortgage halftime show. Josh Boyka with you here on the call tonight with your live event. Davies up 6 at the break. And it hasn't been an easy 6-point lead for them. They were actually down and swapping the lead back and forth for the majority of the first quarter. But some careless turnovers from West Fargo and a lot of fouling and bonus free throws for Davies put them up by 6 into the locker room. And the key for West Fargo in this second half is the careless turnovers. Coach Balchevsky gave me just one question to ask, and it was, what are the keys to tonight's game? And he said, don't turn it over, that's all. And for the most part, they've been doing a pretty good job at that. And even so, the best they could do is about a 6-point lead at one time, and then it got trimmed back down to 0. There was a lot of tie and then back and forth action. And stay out of foul trouble is the other thing for Davies in the second half, or for West Fargo in the second half. Stay out of foul trouble. You've already got 2 players with 3 fouls that are seeing significant minutes, and a lot with 2 fouls. Davies, on the counterpart, you got to be aggressive and go at those players that have the fouls, especially. See if you can't get them off the floor for an extended period of time in the second half. And then also for them, get hot from 3 and get a star going. Ray Brown has been pretty quiet in scoring tonight. He's only got 3 points. He scored 33 last week against this very team. And we'll send you to break and come back in just under 2 minutes for our second half of basketball in the quarterfinals from Davies on your live event. This has been your First Class Mortgage halftime show.
We aren't meant to be still. And while you determine the direction you'll go, we're just here to help you along the way. So go. Go with experience. Go with teamwork. Go with neighbors. Go with integrity.
Hi, this is Steve Dalen from Piper's Auction and Realty. We have an excellent auction featuring 425 acres of great cropland located in Cass County, North Dakota. The Nelson Family Cropland Auction will take place at the Governor's Inn, Castleton, North Dakota, starting at 3 p.m. on March 14th. This will be a live and online auction. High-quality cropland near Arthur, North Dakota rarely hits the open market. Don't miss this sale. For questions, call me, Steve Dalen, at 701-893-8517.
A 6-point lead on our United Savings Credit Union scoreboard for the Davies Eagles, the number 1 seed. Maybe not up by as much as they expected on the number 9 seed West Fargo Packers. Packers had an 8-12 overall record in the regular season and fell to the Eagles by 20 last week. But this matchup has been totally different. Davies basketball to start in the second half. Beiswanger underneath to Camara, reverses for the layup. Davies out to their largest lead of the game with 8, and now they get a steal. Leal couldn't quite handle the pass. Ball on the ground again. Shell with the loose ball recovery, and then a travel from Leal. A lot of hustle from both of these teams in the first half, and it's none different in the first 30 seconds of the second half. Max Fowl playing up the line on Ray Brown, who's had a quiet night with just 3 points. They've done a nice job keeping him in check. Shell bats down the pass of York. He gets it back. Now attacks, rises, and can't hit it. Camara, offensive rebound, but couldn't get it to drop. It's fun just watching him get up for that. Leal gets the position underneath. Second chance, counted in the foul. Camara doesn't know why the whistle came in, but Leal gets the offensive rebound, gets the putback for 2, and a chance for 1 more at the line. 14 points on the night for Tony Leal. A much-needed basket for West Fargo. You didn't want that lead to get up to double digits if you're a Packers fan. York attacking on Shell again. He gets walled off by, Mitzel to the corner for Brown. Too strong on the 3. Second chance, and the layup is good for Dan York.
York with the putback.
And thrown away by foul. The Packers turn it over. Davies a chance to go up 9 with a made 2, or double digits with a made 3. It's York with the 2.
And York on the drive.
York with 20 points. His season high is 27 against Fargo North on February 14th. And York is balling. And Coach Manson is out and shaking York as he is real happy with how that happened. It's the largest lead of the game for Davies, up by 11. York sparks the run.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned, and farmers first.
Davies has secured the largest lead of the game for either side. The first time it's been a double-digit lead comes just over 2 minutes into the second half. And it comes courtesy of Dan York getting back-to-back baskets. He has got 22 points for the Eagles. His season high, as I mentioned earlier, 2 weeks ago on Valentine's Day, 27 points in their 92-82 victory over Fargo North. Full court pressure. Last touch by Davies. West Fargo trying to break the pressure and get it across the timeline. And they didn't do it. Another turnover for West Fargo that has just been killing their offensive potential. Mitzel from 3 is no good. Camara snags the rebound with the long arms. Those long arms have 5 blocks. York can't get it to go. Leal gets the rebound. From the corner, McGregor, no good. York, season opening, slashes to the rim, gets blocked by Shell. York again attacking. Taken away. Shell, good defense, but then threw it away. Brown, 3, no good. Fight for the ball, and Mitzel wins out. York gets 2 more. Just relentless attack to the basket. Leal working underneath, and he was out of bounds. Subs coming in. Bonfus, Loria, Nick Parries, and Tiedemann into the game. 13-point lead for Davies, largest it's been. York is the hot hand with 24, gets it to the corner. Calise for three, got it! A 16-point advantage and a blocking foul called on Beiswinger underneath. Second blocking foul on Beiswinger of the night. His third foul.
Third personal, second team foul.
West Fargo badly needs a basket as they've gone cold from the field. Perry's puts it up off the glass, but it is affected by Camara as he skied for another block. Couldn't quite get to it. Another foul now called on Bonfils Loria. To the corner, York. A relocate and Calise with another three. Fitz with the drive to the rim, and he gets two shots. Nick Hasbargen picks up the foul as Davies running away with the second half. It was a 7-point game, or sorry, a 6-point game at the halfway mark. Now an 18-point gap on the scoreboard. Fitz goes 2 of 2 at the line to get a pair back for West Fargo. Loose ball, Hasbargen gets to the corner, Beiswinger tees up the three, no good. Leal spins in on the defender in Beiswinger, and he scores. Nice move from Leal. 17 points from him to lead the Packers. Good position underneath. And Peter Havelka gets two back for Davies. Fitz elevates, wipe it off. That's a charge taken by Nick Hasbargen. That's the second charge taken by Davies tonight. McGregor back into the game as that's the second foul on Fitz. Ray Brown is back. York comes in to get it, hands back to Calise, who hit the 2 threes that stretched out to a 16 and 19-point game. Thrown into the backcourt. And that's a turnover on the over and back. Leal backing his way down on Havelka, and he got fouled. Davies' bench was ready to explode as they thought Havelka played some stellar defense inside and got a block. Leal able to knock down the first shot as he's a 71% free throw shooter. Second shot, no, it would have been negated anyway. Brown working behind the screen, splashes home a triple. That was a nice move by Brown. Now Leal back the other way. Brown tees up another three and he's heating up. Downtown Ray Brown knocks down his third triple of the game, and Leal answers him on the other end. Tony Leal having a nice performance of 23 points, but the Eagles still up by 17 with 10:51 to go. Davies eyeing the semifinals after this game, but they got to hold on for another 10:51. Josh Boyko back with you from Davies here. The Eagles have stretched out a 17-point lead and held to it in the second half after leading by 6 into the locker room. The Packers had a clean first half of play for about the first 16 minutes, and it came undone at about the 2-minute mark to go in the first half. And it's Calise with the three. Cole Calise has 4 threes now in the game. So we had a collision and an official's timeout as York comes off hobbling to the sideline and McGregor to West Fargo's. It looks like McGregor got the worst of that exchange, but York is also shaken up, and both of them are being attended to by their trainers. York will be he's hobbling back towards the exit. Brown elevates and hits. Out of bounds, last touch by Davies. They've got a 22-point lead. Shell from the corner for 3, can't hit. Coach Manson barking out arrow for the action he wants. Mitzel, attack to the basket and the foul. A round of applause comes in for Max Mitzel. And now Tony Leal took an elbow to the gut, it looked like. Leal got called for the foul as well. Free throw no good from Mitzel. But again, the largest lead now for Davies as the gap is 24. Loria got it poked away. Shell gets inside and gets the ball. It's a foul call on Davies.
Falls on Eagles number 11, Murray Brown. Second personal, 15th foul. Into the game, number 2.
York is back in, so it's good to see him return to the game quickly. But we still have McGregor on the bench. And Leal is in the corner getting worked on. Pass stolen by Calise. Elevates and lays it in.
Coast to coast, Calise.
Corner 3, Tiedemann, no good. Perry's gets the offensive rebound and backs it out. Shell quickly underneath to Loria. Camara tipped it away. Stolen away by by Havelka. York gets it away to the corner. Brown, triple, no good.
Into the game, number 11, Fitz. And number 24, Leal.
Leal with the basketball, looking for someone to go as he's now back into the game. Perry's with the corner 3.
Breeze for 3.
Brown with the crossover, pulls up from mid-range, no good. Still Davies basketball as Brown. He's got a tight handle and he works well around those screens. Hansen, top of the key, 3 is good. Shell took an extra step and he traveled. Brown attacking the basket with some English on the shot, couldn't get it to drop. Leal trying to post up underneath. Guarded by Beiswinger. That pass gets tipped out of bounds and it'll be Tiedemann to inbound. Perry's elevates and sinks it.
Nick Breeze for 2.
Calise relocates, shot no good. Leal up and under moving, he scores. He continues his dominant night in the post. He's got 25 to lead all scorers. Brown fighting through Fitz in traffic, and he scores. That's a tough take, just getting right in the chest of Fitz, and he couldn't do anything about it. Leal with the putback attempt, and it's no good. Brown firing, falling away, shot no good. And they'll stay with Davies. Alpha Camara checks back in. Keaton McGregor and Max Fowl return for West Fargo. A couple of putback attempts from Davies no good between Hansen and Camara. Shell ahead of the pack, lays it in. Beiswinger left open in the corner. It rattles out, but the second chance from Hansen, uncontested. McGregor, nice step through the lane, but he couldn't finish. York hopping through traffic. That's an offensive foul as Max Fowl steps in, takes the charge for West Fargo.
Number 2, York, second personal, 16th foul in the game. Number 12, Loria. And for the Eagles, number 4, Police.
Foul dribbling through traffic, gets it to Shell, swung over to Loria. Shell underneath, the quick release, counted in the foul. Shell had a slow start to this game, but he's now coming in, starting to heat up.
Personal, 17th foul. The bucket's good, shooting the end one, Shell.
Shell knocks down the free throw. Still a comfortable lead for Davies, under 5 minutes to play. Loria chases Hansen off the line. Brown tees up a three, no good. Camara gets the steal, and now a foul from Foul on the ground. Probably a good foul from Max right there as Camara was about to get up and put it down.
14th foul. At the line, Alpha Camara. Into the game, number 0, Mitchell, number 2, York.
Camara just 6 points in the scoring column, but his impact has been far beyond that as he had 5 blocks in the first half. Has been a good rim protector all night and firing up this team. Shell goes up with the lob for Leal, and he finishes underneath. 27 points for Leal, and give the assist to Max Shell. Timeout called by Barton Manson. 85-64, Davies on top with 4:13 to go on your live event.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
The first half of this game was a very entertaining, high-paced first half with a lot of good shooting, good touch at the rim, but a lot of fouling from the Packers got them in trouble near the end of it, and it led to a second half of a lot of open looks and points for Davies as they have poured it on strong and defended well. York stops on a dime, shot no good. Loria is off and running. We'll wait for Leal. Got stripped by Beiswinger and stays Packers basketball. And now with the scoreboard, it's starting to look closer to that matchup at West Fargo. Shell for three, got it. Max Shell with 8 points now in a matter of just 3 minutes. Beiswinger open for three, and he cans it. They trade off threes. McGregor for three. That's good. And in transition, it's the jam for Camara. York feeds Camara for the jam with two hands. And Leal count the basket and the foul as Camara was looking for a complete highlight right there to try and send that one back. But Mitzel gets called for the foul. Leal will get an N1 opportunity at the line and could get to 30 points with a make. Mitzel and Kalisz to the bench. Hasbargen is into the game. Leal with a 30-point effort for the Packers. McGregor gets called for the foul as he got Brown up high. York averaging 12 on the year, but scored 24 so far tonight, is in the game now. Had a nice scoring spurt that really put this game in Davies' control. Beiswinger, three, off target. Another chance, and this one goes. The centrifugal center of the net gets destroyed by Beiswinger's three-point attempt. That's blocked. Beiswinger gets it up ahead. Camara counted with the circus layup. And this one stolen away by Beiswinger. Mass substitution coming into the game for both sides, as they have decided this game is squarely in hand. Mitzel, Havelka, Hansen, Kamani Davis, and Nick Hasbargen to the floor for Davies. It's Leal at the free throw line right now, as he'll be subbed out after this last shot. Landon Troft grooving into the game as Leal misses the free throw. As Coach Manson wants to let the sub into the game. Leighton Hoffland also in. Sam Glant. Mitzel cut off on his drive to the basket by Troftgruben. And Cam Miller checks into the game for Davies. Lob into Havelka. Miller driving, kicks it out. Kamani Davis lofts one up, falls off the rim. Rebound goes to West Fargo. And Davis with the interception, looking like a safety. Miller drives to the basket, the shot no good. Left off for Troftgruben, the shot is no good. And Hansen takes it away. More substitutions coming in. .52 seconds to go. Maddox Maloney and Charlie Solberg and Caleb Scary in. Corner three, up and good from Scary. Sorry, that's Solberg. A big round of applause for Solberg, able to hit that shot. Glant, unable to hit it. And that'll take us to the end. Davies will dribble it out. 97-74 will be your final here tonight as Davies advances to the semifinals. We'll come back with our post-game here on your live event and wrap things up here from Davies. After our doubleheader, Davies takes both the girls and the guys game, both teams advancing to the semifinals.
If you love Bison football like I do, you're gonna love this. The Bison credit card from First Western. People ask me all the time, how did you get that? Easy, I'm a fan.
Introducing the Bison credit card, featuring cashback rewards and no annual fee. Only available at First Western to all credit-approved Bison fans.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Many factors impact your ability to increase profits on the farm. Make sure your planter is an asset and not a liability. Some limiting factors in making the perfect planter pass are row maintenance, meter calibration, and downforce management. It will not cost you anything to have the conversation about identifying those limiting factors. Call RDK Enterprises 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank?
At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community. One that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Welcome back inside Fargo Davies High School on our postgame show, joined by Dan York here on the postgame. And it was a tight first half. How did you guys respond in the second half to pull away for this victory?
We brought more aggressive defense. Like Manson told us to pressure the ball, so we came out. We really got at them in full court, and they started causing turnovers. We were trying to force them to make tough passes, and it went our way, and we were just converting.
So would you say it was a little bit of a lack of pressure that kept West Fargo in it, or were they just out hot to start?
I think it was a lack of pressure. Just we weren't rotating right. Like they were getting easy shots on the backside, but we straightened that at halftime, and we all like came out and we understood our assignments. We just got it fixed.
And you were slashing to the basket all night tonight, 24 points, and really were aggressive and attacking, relentless all night long. Is that your normal style of play, night in and night out?
Yeah, I usually like to get to the rim, like create for my teammates. I'm surrounded by a lot of shooters. So it's fun slashing, getting by dudes, and using the quick first step. Like I like doing.
Absolutely. And then you guys got them in foul trouble in the first half pretty early. What was the key to drawing some whistles tonight?
Well, we saw that they were picking up. Like they were getting aggressive. So I just chose to attack them and try my best to be strong with the ball, and I knew they were going to foul me.
And now moving on to the semifinals of the EDC tournament here. What do you guys expect to keep going forward with the momentum you've got now?
We expect to just keep getting better and keep moving on. Right now we're going to be worried about ourselves, but come Thursday, we're going to worry about who we play the next day, and we're just going to go from there. We're just going to play up to our competition.
Well, if you guys play anything like you did today, the other teams will certainly be worried. So good luck the rest of the way in the tournament.
Thank you so much.
Bank of North Dakota wants you to be confident when it's time to make student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident to calculate the maximum amount of student loan debt that is recommended based on your career choice. You can also learn how to apply for financial aid and get tips to cut education expenses. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident today.
Another final in from in town here tonight. Fargo North defeats West Fargo Cheyenne 72-57 to keep their EDC tournament playoff series hopes alive, and it sends home Cheyenne. So Jeremiah Sem starring in that one, I'm sure, with the Sems as they do. And here in this one, it was a combination of players for Fargo Davies, as they were pretty balanced up and down the scoring card. They had multiple members get in with the Biswingers and Browns and Khalees of the team, but it was Dan York that dropped 24 points here tonight in a relentless attacking performance all night long. You saw him a moment ago, and he is your RDK Enterprises feature precision player of the game. And RDK Enterprises encourages you to get ready for the spring planting season with RDK. From maintenance, parts, and upgraded options, they can help. Spring will be here before you know it, and let RDK meet the challenge with you. Contact RDK Enterprises at planterdoc.com. So our RDK Precision featured precision player of the game tonight was Dan York with his 24-point performance and his attacking the basket all night long and creating shot opportunities from the outside as well. And then our Enbridge Energy player of the game goes to none other than Laura. The man had 5 blocks in the first half and a fantastic defensive performance tonight that he had on display all night long, just showcasing the bouncing ability that he has, and of course the two-handed jam that he threw down in the second half to put an exclamation mark on things tonight. And short message from Enbridge Energy, Enbridge Energy for Life, enbridge.com. Visit there for career opportunities. That'll just about do it from West Fargo here tonight. My cameraman was Reggie Funk for both the games of this doubleheader here from Davies tonight, as both the boys and girls of Davies High come out victorious here tonight in their stellar performances. 97-74, Davies advances and will go to the semifinals of the EDC tournament. Next round for them coming up next week. Thank you for joining us here on your live event tonight. And thank you to our sponsors for helping us put on the show night in and night out, as we could not do it without them. So a big thank you to them. If you see them in public, give them a shout out for all that they do for us here at Your Live Event. Your Live Event is powered by R&J Broadcasting and Halstead Telephone Company. Signing off from Davies, Josh Boyko, Your Live Event.